So, have you ever really thought about what a night out could look like in the future? Today, we're diving into a concept with a name that sounds as cool and mysterious as the idea itself. Drinkazurium. Yeah, you're not going to find that word in any dictionary, at least not yet, because it's an idea that's kind of floating right on the edge of what's possible. To really get what a Drinkazurium is all about, let's just start with a simple question. Okay, picture it. You're out, you order a drink, and it comes to your table not with one of those tacky plastic light cubes, but with this soft, beautiful glow. You know, a natural light, almost like the drink itself is alive. What if your cocktail could actually glow like a deep-sea jellyfish?
And that right there is the heart of the Drinkazurium. It's a concept for a totally immersive lounge experience. The name itself is a pretty big clue. It's just a mashup of drink and aquarium. The whole idea is to build a place where the deep sea isn't just the theme on the walls, but it's in the very drink you're holding.
Okay, so what would it actually feel like to walk into one of these places? Let's take a little journey into the deep and just imagine what this whole experience would be like from the moment you step through the door.
You know, the experience itself would kind of tell a story. First, you'd step into what you could call the Abyss Bar. And you wouldn't just order a regular drink, you'd ask for a bioluminescent elixir. And then you just sit back, sip this glowing cocktail, and watch these incredible, silent projections of deep-sea creatures and ocean currents drifting across the walls all around you.
But look, this is way more than just what you're seeing. We're talking about total sensory immersion. Think about what you'd hear. Maybe the soft, gentle hum of water filtration in the background. Or what you'd feel, that cool, dim, bluish light. And then, of course, what you'd taste. Cocktails with flavors you've never had before, all inspired by plants from the ocean. Literally every single one of your senses would be part of the show, pulling you into a different world.
I know, this all sounds amazing, right? Like something straight out of a movie. But could it actually work? Is this even possible? Well, let's get into the science that could make this whole glowing world a reality.
The entire concept really hangs on this one incredible natural phenomenon, bioluminescence. All it means is light that's made by a living thing. You see it everywhere, from fireflies in your backyard to those crazy anglerfish in the deep ocean. Nature's already got the tech down perfectly. The real challenge is just figuring out how we can harness it safely.
So how could you actually do it? Well, there's no single magic trick. It's more like a combination of cool technologies. For the overall vibe of the place, you could use bioluminescent algae that are totally non-toxic and kept in contained displays. For the glow inside the drinks themselves, that could be done with synthesized food-grade proteins. Even the glasses could be part of the effect, using special phosphorescent materials that get charged up by light. It's this really fascinating, layered approach to creating the magic.
Okay, so we've got the experience and we have the science that could make it happen. But what does a concept like this really mean for how we go out and socialize? This is where we zoom out and look at the bigger picture and a potential new wave of life.
Just think for a second about how different this is from a typical nightclub. A club is usually all about loud music, super high energy, and packing people in. A Drinkazurium just completely flips that whole idea on its head. The focus shifts to the atmosphere, to a sense of wonder. The energy is way more calming, more immersive. It's less about a wild party and way more about stepping into a story that you can feel all around you.
And that's exactly why this matters. In a world that's always so loud and we're always staring at screens, a concept like this could completely redefine what going out even means. It's this incredible blend of science and hospitality. It's about creating spaces where you can have quieter, maybe more meaningful connections with people. And really, it points toward the future of truly immersive, themed entertainment.
It all really boils down to this one core idea. The future of entertainment isn't just about what you see, but the world you step into. It's this big shift away from just passively watching something and moving toward actively being inside it, where the environment itself is the real star of the show.
Which brings us right to our final thought. The concept is all laid out, the potential science is there, so I guess I'll just leave you with this question. Is the Drinkazurium a real glimpse into the future of how we'll hang out and entertain ourselves? Or is it just a beautiful, glowing dream?